All of the four main contenders in South Korea's March 9th presidential election have registered their candidacies ahead of Tuesday, which is the day they can officially start hitting the campaign trail. Ahead of that, though, attention is focused on whether the two conservative candidates will unify their campaigns, a move that, if realized, could be a game changer in a tight race to the finish line. Kyung-eun with the details.
The much-discussed possible conservative bloc merger has been publicly acknowledged as being on the negotiating table. In an emergency briefing on Sunday, People's Party's Cheol-soo highlighted the need for a strategic alliance in order to achieve the people's demand for a change of government. To do so, he proposed unifying candidacy with the main opposition People Power Party's Yoon Suk-yeol, whereby the two candidates decide on an ultimate runner in a public opinion poll.
If we let the public decide who is most suitable to lead for the future, the primary shouldn't be complicated or take long.
An had initially ruled out the possibility of a merger, but shifted his stance just 24 days ahead of Election Day. The People Power Party largely welcomed the idea of merger itself, but raised concerns over the proposed method, saying that holding an opinion poll may trigger division among the opposition bloc, which could be an advantage for the ruling Democratic Party rival Lee Jae-myung. Yoon echoed the party's sentiment.
I positively reviewed the proposal. I will think about the proposed public opinion poll, but it does leave me some sense of regret.
In fact, the party's chairman Lee Jun-suk explicitly ruled out a primary as an option, citing Yoon leading on in the polls by a large margin. Instead, he called on An to voluntarily pull out of the running. With the two sides at odds over how to move forward, any actual merger could take some time. The best scenario will be to come to an agreement before the 28th when ballots are printed, so that the changes could be reflected on paper. Watching developments will be the DP's Lee Jae-myung, who has pushed for forming a coalition government with An. Lee, when asked about whether the plan is still valid, refrained from answering directly.
Taking care of people's livelihoods is the most important agenda in politics. It is time to put people at the center and move forward.
The DP has so far not given any official comment as it closely watches events unfold, given the major impact a conservative merger could bring to the current neck-and-neck race between Lee and Yoon. Meanwhile, the minor Progressive Justice Party's Kim Sang-jung expressed regret over An giving into big party politics. Kyung-eun, Arirang News.